Hey guys, and today this video is about hatred. You guys will be thinking, why is she doing a video about hatred? I thought YouTube was supposed to be a jolly nice place where you can put videos on like crazy stuff or funny stuff or whatever. Well, I read this book last night, and by Jacqueline Wilson. As you know, I love her. I'm a #1 fan. But like I read it, and the first page, even the first page sounded horrid, and it got worse, even though I only read one chapter. I'll read the first page to you. I hate my dad. I know lots of teenagers say that, but they don't really mean it. Well, I don't think they do. I don't really know any of the teenage girls. That's one of the reasons why I hate my dad. He keeps me a virtual prisoner. I'm interrogated if I slip down the road to Chris's corner shop. I'm not allowed to go into town by myself. I can't go to see any films. I can't eat in McDonald's. And she's 14. Daddy even fusses about me making a simple bus ride by myself to go to Miss Robinson's for maths tutoring. He took my sister Grace and me out of school ages ago, when I just got into juniors and she was still at finger painting stage. Dad said he was going to educate us. Now that's the first page. That's the first page. Interrogating. Horrid. I'm going to read you the second page to just make you annoyed. We were left to get on with it for ages, but this summer we had a home visit from Mr. Miles, who was from one kind of education authority. He wanted to know what provision Dad was making for my GCSEs coursework. Dad said he didn't believe in examinations. Mr. Miles smiled through Dad's tirade. There's a lot of really weird words. Obviously having heard it all. He looked at Grace and me when Dad ran out of steam. What do you want to do when you're older, Prudence, whatever? And Grace mumbled something about working with animals. Dad won't let us have any proper pets because he says he's allergic to them. Grace has lots of secret, unsatisfactory pets like the blackbird in the garden and toads in the compost heap. And for a while she kept a wormy fit hidden under her bed. Grace's pets are not exactly cuddly. You certainly need to pass lots of exams if you want to be a vet, said Mr. Miles. Dad snorted. You'll find out Grace has got no likely more brains than a donkey, he said unkindly. She'll get a job in a store somewhere and be happy enough. In your bookstore? She can help sell the books, but I doubt she's up to business side of things, said Dad. But Prudence can do all the cataloguing and buy book fairs. Is that what you want to do, Prudence? Run your father's business, said Mr. Miles. I know I read quickly there, but I wanted to get it over with because that took me about 1 minute to read that, or 2, or maybe. Okay, I'll just read that bit. And then I swallowed. I'd like to go to art school, I said. Dad glared at me. For goodness sake, I've told you to forget that nonsense. You don't want to go away to college to learn drawing and painting. You can do that already. But I want to go, Dad. Dad was furious with me arguing for arguing in front of Mr. Miles, but decided not to pursue it. For like 2 pages and a quarter, it starts making me nearly cry. I couldn't imagine what happens in the middle. So basically it's a story when they're scared of the dad. That's just crazy. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this. I'm going to be starting doing some of these with all my books. As you can see on that shelf if you look. I've got tons and tons of books, so I can wait. So yeah, I'm going to be starting doing these, like telling you lessons and reading some of the books to you. So time. So yeah. So the lesson today is that you should be lucky and should be happy for what you've got. If you've got a whole bedroom like this, with a bed and a wardrobe with clothes in, and some books, it's good enough for you, because books help you learn words. A bed is nice to sleep on, to have something comfy to sleep on, and a wardrobe full of clothes is what you need to wear. Imagine those people who have to sleep in a sleeping bag on the floor, have about 2 pairs of clothes because their mum and dad don't want to waste money on them and waste money on themselves instead. And I think that's what Prudence and Grace is going through. So just think, the next time you're being ungrateful about your stuff, stop, think about that story, and say sorry. Because after reading the whole chapter, it nearly made me cry. It does mention their mum in chapter 2 going down for a drink, and they say they're scared because their mum and dad don't let them have chocolate, and Prudence went out and bought a big massive bunny for her and Grace to share at night, and they went up in the bed, and then suddenly they heard the mum going downstairs and then coming back up, and they got really frightened and hid the bunny under the bed and went back into bed. And she came in with a glass of milk, and they said, "What are you doing?" And said, "Oh, it's just his father's. You can't be bothered to go down and get one yourself." So wrong. So hope you had a nice lesson for this. And don't worry, I'm going to be doing one more today, and then I'll be doing 2 each day if I can. And I guess I'll see you in the next episode. Bye. I went so high.